Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me, Scavenger,
And me, Sam.
and we're taking a look at Jason Coming of Age. This is just a demo because I don't believe the full release of this game is out yet. However, we could take a look at Steam real quick and just take a look at the store page for this game because that's where you can get it if you are looking to buy it. Actually, as a matter of fact, as of right now, I mean, it looks like it actually got released in October of this year, October 21st this year. It released, so yeah, you can actually pick it up for $14.99 on Steam. So I'm a cheap ass, so I'm gonna play the demo. I did do like a little teaser shorts video on this game, and the use of AI to do what looks like kind of more realistic animation in some areas, and like I said, it also kind of does an injustice in other areas. But you know what? We're not here to knock the game or judge it for anything just yet. I want to check it out. I want to see if it's any good. What do you think, Sam?
I wouldn't judge it for its art style or anything, but I think what really makes a visual novel stand out is the story and the writing. If those come together, then the art and visuals are secondary. But, as you said, Scav, we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. The story is definitely what is more important, and if the writing is good, as Sam said, this could be a good game, despite the art style or lack thereof. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Start a new game here. Okay. It also gives us up in the corner, it gives us the soundtrack, like what song is playing and whatnot. Now, hopefully we don't get too distracted by that. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if there's a way that I can kind of possibly turn it off. I don't know if there is. Oh, this is cool. I have a slider to yeah, let's just do a little bit of a... There we go. That'll work. That's a cool feature. Jason, is that right? Yeah, that's right. It'd be weird because the game is actually called Jason. It'd be weird to change the MC's name. I'm listening, Jason. Take your time and don't be shy. Everything you say is strictly confidential. Okay, this is a slightly different type of therapy session. No couch, no chaise lounge, just a few simple, honest questions. What's the goal? To learn a little bit more about you, or rather your perspective on things. You're not Jason just yet, but your answers will shape his thoughts, choices, and dialogue. It's important that your personality won't dictate the story. It won't dictate the story? Alright. Your in-game choices will really forge the adventure. I'm just using your answers here to better calibrate what Jason might say, hear, or think at the start. Take your time, answer however you feel. There are no right or wrong answers, just yours. Well, I just landed my first ever gig as a technician at the New City Daily Gazette. New City is the name of the city? Okay. And this weekend, I'm moving into a small apartment. My first place. Finally out of the nest. So yeah, I'm turning the page and jumping into the real world, you know? Is it tough for you to leave the family home? To leave your loved ones behind? No. I've been living with my mom up until now. But with this new job, I needed to be closer to downtown. This is a big step, even if it doesn't make things any easier. Money's really tight right now, but I think I'll manage. Gotta start somewhere, right? And luckily, I've got some good friends I can really count on. In fact, they're gonna be here this weekend to help me move. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without them. Yeah, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. And like moving out on your own for the first time and all that, it kind of does suck, but you gotta take that step. And then you'll figure it out. Stumble a lot, but you'll figure it out. Did a whole bunch of time pass? You're quite the chatterbox, Jason. Oh, I guess he just kept talking and talking and talking. Maybe Jason's a chick. I don't know. That's very good. Please go on. You often speak of your friends and your mother. It's touching. Now, if you'll allow me, I'd like to ask you a slightly more personal question. Jason, tell me frankly, what's your sexual orientation? Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, that is very personal. We got a few options here. None of them is wrong. But I'm going to answer how I'm going to answer. And Jason is a straight dude. Does that even matter? All the questions I'm asking you are important, Jason. If you want me to help you, you'll need to tell me how you truly feel. But of course, you're free to not answer if that makes you uncomfortable. Hey, no problem. I've got nothing to hide. Good. Let's talk about jealousy then. How would you react if your partner or someone you desire got close to someone else? If my partner? Hold on, there's more to this? Does the idea of seeing her in someone else's arms bother you? Or, on the contrary, does that intrigue you? And finally, do you think you can handle her cheating on you? No. The second one, that. No way. I'd like to see her enjoying herself with someone else. Not me. I'm no cuck. Can't happen. Can't happen. Nope. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that situation. Thinking about it just makes me sick. Our session seems to be drawing to a close. But before we wrap things up, I have one last question for you, Jason. Wait, somebody just walked in, blurred and out of focus, but we see her, right? Who this is? I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your relationship with your mother and sister. Are you okay with that? If it's relevant to understanding my story, go ahead. And yeah, I don't see why we couldn't talk about it. She's a psychiatrist after all. Very well. Be aware that this kind of topic can be sensitive, but it often reveals certain emotional truths. Are you sure you're comfortable with discussing this? Yeah. Those topics can be a bit awkward, but I think it's important to talk about them to understand things better. After all, ignoring a taboo doesn't make the reality disappear. Exactly. Taboos exist because they're disturbing. But what disturbs often deserves further exploration. After all, what society presents to us as absolute truth is only part of a much more complex whole. That's true. What we think we know is often what we've been taught, not necessarily what is right or universal. I see that you're open to reflection. Sometimes understanding our own relationships and feelings can open up unexpected perspectives. I believe we've explored some important questions today, Jason. It's good to remain open to reflect on complex subjects. It shows a certain maturity. Have a wonderful day, Jason. Hold on a second. Hold on. What's going on here? She didn't ask me. She just asked if we could talk about my mother and sister. We didn't do anything. So now I'm under the impression that she's under the impression that I have an Oedipus complex. Is that what's going on here? Because I'm assuming that's where it was going when we started talking about taboos and stuff. You tricked me into that one. You tricked me into that one, psychiatrist lady. Anyway, we're supposed to have fun and enjoy ourselves. So I guess we'll do that. Oh, hold on. We got some more stuff going on here. This game is deep. Or deeper than other visual novels so far. The start of it's intriguing. It's intriguing. So, character customization. We're starting with attributes. Now, I want to be smart. How do I add this? Boop. Oh, the plus sign. I want to have a good body and I want to be cunning. But I think I have 3 left. I think intellect. Like, what will dexterity do for me? Anything right now? Maybe if I have to dodge a punch. But I think physique. Am I out? I'm out. Oh yeah, duh. All right. Yeah, I think intellect is best. brains over brawn. Let's go to relationships. All right, I have 10 points here. I'm slightly open-minded. I'll be a little bit more social, a little bit more loyal. Sure, that is really almost middle line right there. Foreplay. Okay. This gets really into some things. And this is our summary. Save and confirm. All right. Jason has been created successfully. This story is based on true events. Bullshit. Or maybe, I don't know. To protect the privacy of witnesses and to preserve the truth, certain dates and names have been changed. Any resemblance to persons living or dead, or events that actually occurred, is purely coincidental. Or maybe not. Okay. 3 days. 3 days in this room will be just a distant memory. Feels weird, huh? This dude has everywhere. He's got... I know they changed the name of it for copyright reasons, but that's a great movie. And a great album. Pink Floyd The Wall. Alright. Back to Jason. Alright, he's about to leave this place, right? But you know what? Even if I move out, this room will always be my room. It's where I grew up, where I laughed, cried, and dreamed. Gay! I can't take everything. It's impossible. There's just too much stuff, too many memories. And maybe it's better that way. Some memories, they gotta stay here, locked between these walls. This is where they belong, right? Maybe I'm a little too attached to all this deep down. You there? Yeah, you. No need to front. I know you're there. And you know what? I don't mind it. Because from now on, we're teaming up. Got it? My choices, my struggles, my dreams, all that, you're going to live through me. That is, if you got the balls. You fucking talking to me? You talking to me? Better watch out. So, welcome to my life partner. We'll see where this goes, you and I. Ready? Ah, my famous posters. They're up because of my dreams. They're what drives me. Loved making them. Who's a bit of an artist, huh? If you want, we can check them out together. I'll tell you about them, and I'll tell you about where they came from. All right, let's see. The game's now in free exploration mode. Explore the different points of interest at your own pace. The sidebar shows you the available views and points of interest. Click a view to shift the camera angle or to go to a new spot. Look for the eye icons. They highlight interesting spots where you can interact to find dialogue, clues, or other details. To leave exploration mode and get back on the main story, hit the cross-shaped icon in the top right. Tip. Remember this tip, ladies and gentlemen. Take your time exploring each view and interacting with the marked elements. You might unlock bonuses or find important info before moving on. All right. Are we ready? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go through this. We're just going to go one at a time.
We're gonna skip this part. There's just way too much to censor.
Where the hell did I leave my phone? These are settings right here? Nope, that just hides that. Okay. There it is. Ma'am, a hand icon. Okay, I'll skip the commentary. All I need to tell you is that sometimes the game will stop you if you don't grab a key item. But sometimes, not grabbing something can screw you over later on, or vice versa. If you're stuck, find the thing you need. If you're not stuck, then you need to ask yourself some questions. You gotta grab this phone. Ah, sweet, there it is. Yo, what up, G? You calling super early today. What's the deal? Dreaming about boxes or something? Super early? It's already 10:30. Oh. Damn, 10:30 already? Time's flying. I'm hella late. So what's good? Just wanted to make sure you hadn't forgotten we're moving on Saturday. Knowing your legendary organization skills, I'd rather not take any chances. Easy, bro. I got this. A buddy's lending me a truck. A freaking beast. You'll see. One trip. That's all we need. All right. Marvin's got a guy. You know, a guy for everything. It's insane. What is it this time? Ex-stuntman who messes with tanks? Close enough. But don't sweat it. She's tough and she runs. Don't you worry. I handled it like always. Okay. We'll see about that. So, what you doing for lunch? I'm starving, and I was thinking you might finally spot me that lunch you owe. Did he hang up? Marvin? Still there? Yeah, I'm here. Where else would I be? Great idea to grab some grub. I'm running errands in the marina. There's a spot right there, Rosie's Buns. And I've been meaning to take you there for months. That place is the bomb. Rosie's Buns? No way. With a name like that, you pulled it right out of your ass, didn't you? Almost, but wait till you taste their burgers. You'll get it then. Should we invite Lexi too? No one says for a show anymore. No one says that. If she's free, she'll come. I'll text her and keep you posted. Cool. In that case, I'll book for 3. But if she can't make it, no biggie. I know the owner. 2 or 3, it's all the same. Okay, where do we link up? Pamela Square, right by the harbor, 12:30 sharp. Not a minute before, not a minute after. Pamela Square? A square called Pamela? Wait, don't tell me it's a tribute to a certain blonde famous for her knockers. Never put so much thought into it. But it has to be that. Well, with a name like that, easy to keep in mind. And it's right next to Rosie's Buns. A great mix, eh? You can park your bicycle between the 2 buns. Jesus. When will you give it a rest? But, okay, sounds good. Listen up. Last one there picks up the tab. And just so you don't pull anything funny, if you show up before 12:30, you're still footing the bill. No cheating, and don't drive like a jackass. Get ready to show us some money, because, like always, I'm gonna smoke you. Catch you later, blood. Yeah, we'll see about that. See ya. Peace out, Jason. Alright, I need to see if Lexi's free for a bite. She's buried in midterms right now. She might still be up for a break during lunch. Huh? You're wondering what's the deal with this telescope? No, I wasn't. Nah, I'm no astronomy expert, but the anatomy of my neighbors, I'm all over that. That's why this telescope is here. An indispensable tool when your neighbors have a pool. There have been some memorable scenes. Lexi, her sister, and her friends chilling out, the sunscreen, and Karen, always impeccable, even when she's sunbathing naked. I still remember that day when Karen thought she was alone with her husband. I was just watching them out of curiosity, nothing creepy, and then, bam, she bends down in front of him. She starts unzipping his trunks, and in a flash, I realized I just stumbled upon a scene I'd never forget. There she was, on her knees, slowly blowing him, while her man savored the moment, his eyes squinting at the sun. Karen, Lexi's mom, always so classy and put together. I think that's when I really realized there are aspects of adult life I hadn't accessed yet. Ever since that day, I fantasize about Miss LaCour every time I see her. Anyway, that telescope has seen some it shouldn't have seen. And then there's Lexi. Her room's right there across the street. Don't need a telescope to spot her. She's always in my line of sight. Well, theoretically. Give or take a few degrees. When I try to check her out with that damn telescope, the angle sucks. All I can see is her comings and goings. Not a nip slip. Not once in years. Even poolside. Never topless. She's got a gift for keeping things under wraps. Or maybe she's just one step ahead of me. Sometimes making me wonder if she knows how much attention she gets. Definitely gets mine, but hey, it's just Lexi, right? My friend, my neighbor, nothing more. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. What? Oh. Okay, now she's thinking. The problem I'm running into, I feel like, is that the text Needs to be a different color because we have a lot of light or bright colors in all of the scenes so far, and the text is white. It's really hard to read. Organic polymers and chemical fingerprints. Okay, if I want to ace this damn forensics competition, I gotta buckle down. Come on, just one more chapter and I can catch a breather. Cross-linked polymers exhibit increased thermal stability, making them ideal for forensic applications related to latent fingerprints analysis. That's interesting. Polar solvents facilitate the selective dissolution of volatile organic compounds, thereby aiding the extraction of post-explosion chemical residues. Yeah, right. Drop that line at a dinner party and you're instantly branded a nerd. Okay, this switch icon right here, it means this scene has a different camera angle. All right, click on the icon to switch to different perspective on the scene. Okay, simple enough. I don't need to read the rest. Am I calling or is she just thinking about me? No, she's still thinking. Is that the angle? Okay. I don't know which one's better. He's moving in 2 days. No more Jason banging on my door, begging for coffee or swiping my cookies while claiming it's for my own good. It's going to leave a real void around here. It's going to be weird, but maybe it'll make him a little more approachable. Maybe. Should I just lay my feelings bare before he takes off? Or does she like him? Okay, now, where was I? Oh yeah, enzymatic catalysts can have the time required for the decomposition of complex polymers under simulated laboratory conditions. But in a real-world setting, interaction with external contaminants can negate that effect. Great. Another theory that works perfectly right up until you actually need it. Speaking of external contaminants, I bet if I raided Jason's room, I'd find enough biological samples to build a whole case file. Between his dirty socks and other, shall we say, less presentable fluids, there's a whole lab's worth to analyze. I really wish we could spend some time together before he goes. Just one last time, like we used to. Is that asking too much? Oh, and I'm sending her a message now. Seriously, I'm just thinking about him, and bam, he sends me a text. That's wild. They want me to have lunch with them? Of course I'll go. As if I'd pass up the chance to hang out with him. Okay, we're texting now. Rosie's what? Seriously? Another one of her half-baked schemes? A diner, Pamela Square, down by the marina. Marvin was totally stoked when he told me about it. Apparently he knows the owner. Wait, Marvin's got a thing for the owner of Rosie's Buns? Tell me we're not on the same page. Oh yeah, we are. I bet she's packing some serious heat that Marvin digs. Her buns must be off the chain. I can already picture Marvin drooling like a horny dog. Honestly, if I had a restaurant and called it Lexi's Buns, people would walk around starving, unless I offered a personal dessert. You, a restaurant? Nah, you're more like Lexi's Nuggets. That's more your speed. Great, now I'm poultry. Thanks, Jason. Oh, but hey, I'm no heavyweight either. Birds of a feather, baby. Lightweight my ass. After what I saw at the pool the other day, you're packing some serious heat down there. Oh yeah? You were totally checking me out, Lexi. Speaking of, I snapped a pic of you with your phone that day, and you still haven't sent it to me. Are you serious? What the hell are you talking about? What exactly did you get a shot of? Nothing too incriminating. Relax. Just you, chilling by the pool. Let's just say you were looking extra fine. Ah, that pic. I totally forgot about that. But to be honest, I was looking kind of hot, right? Honestly, you were. Surprisingly photogenic as fuck. I should switch careers and become a photographer. Alright, send me that pic, and before you do, tell me, what you wearing right now? Why the hell do you want to know? I like to picture you when I'm talking to you. Paint me a picture. Okay, you asked for it. Tank top, light shorts, and going commando. Going commando? Minimalist chic, I see. And you? What you got on? I hope it's not your frickin' unicorn jammies again. Nah, a cute little plaid dress, all innocent. But don't worry, I'm rocking unlike some people. Come on, send me that pic. If you're a good boy, maybe I'll send you a selfie back. A selfie? Of your undies? No, just my face for today. But who knows? If you're a really good boy, someday I might slide into your DMs with something else. Challenge accepted. But you gotta go first. So show me what you're working with. Okay. I don't know what this means. Jason's so damn predictable. One little tease, a hint of innuendo, and bam, he gets all flustered. It's almost too easy. But that's what I like about him. He's playful, awkward, and always genuine. Even when he tries to play it cool, it's as plain as day he's holding back. And me? I'm hardly any better. Why does sending a pic of my face get me this wound up? Come on, Lexi. It's not like it was a declaration of love. I promised him a safer work pic today. God, I wish we were training nudes already. So that's one of those ones that it was okay, but it seemed a little awkward as well. All right, well, let's see what I look like. So, what do you think, hot stuff? Don't get any smart ideas, all right? Photo attached. Jason, send. So there. Do you like what you see? Don't mess around with it too much, okay? All right, do I send her a pic back, or is that it? 3 minutes later? What the hell? Are you embarrassed because you deleted it, or are you just taking your sweet time to make me sweat? Oh, damn. Surprise me. Or better yet, she's still thinking. Okay. Is there another angle here? Hold on. This one is not animated. But this one is. Okay. Surprise me. Or better yet, make me regret asking for this damn picture. Oh no, she actually said that. That wasn't her thoughts. This will be. Shit, what if he sends me a dick pic? Oh, is this Jason? I'd forgotten about that picture. What a hottie. Okay, this was one from the pool. All right. God damn it. Why do you always act like this? We're just friends. Can't you just see how I feel? So they are friends and she hasn't said her feelings to this guy yet. It was kind of hard to tell with their conversation. They're very close friends. Anyway, I guess not. I guess she hasn't professed her love for him. Look at you, that chest, those arms. It's unbelievable. How can you be so perfect and at the same time so oblivious? As if this wasn't complicated enough. You're driving me up the wall, Jason. I feel like I'm going to snap one day if you keep this up. I'll find a way to break you. But in the meantime, enjoy a little moment in the sun. Because when I decide to make my move, you won't know what hit you. Oh man, that is hairy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can, oh, god damn. Well, I see you don't even have, oh my god, I didn't even notice her armpits. Hold on, is she talking about herself right now? Well, I see you don't even have time to take care of yourself anymore, but maybe it's a personal choice. That is gross. All right, later in the game, self-love interests like Lexi will let you customize their body and hair. Hopefully, yeah, Lexi, we need to customize this. Let's try it out. And I think you're probably sitting there laughing your ass off, not even suspecting for a second that I'm soaking my just thinking about you. Damn it. All right, now we're at Pamela Square. But I've spent a lot of time on this game so far, so I'm going to wrap it up here. So far, so good. But it's very interesting to me that there's so many options in this visual novel. I'm very intrigued. I think I'm going to do some more of this game at some point. Let me know if you guys like it as well, if you want to see more. That'll help me out. That'll help me make these tough decisions. Anyway, like I said, we're wrapping up. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a great one. And don't forget to smack that like button. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend, so help me God.
Does Samuel Jackson like anime? Yes, I do. Hentai too. Have an idea. Get naked. What did you say? If it works, it works. On my wiener. No, you did though. You did though. Remember? I did though. Scav, what do you have me making, man? Oh, Scav. Hush.